you all? Welcome to my YouTube channel once again. So today we are going to have discussion on 31 word substitution. These 31 word substitution are very much important for the students who are preparing for any of the competitive exam. Usually you people can get these one word substitution and you people should know the meaning, like what does it mean. Hmm? Kindly pay strong attention upon these 31 word substitution. I'll be covering up more in the next video. Till yet, you people watch this video and try to learn something that समझ में आया. ठीक है? If you people will be having any doubt, you people tell me below in the comment box. And this one is very much important. Remember. Now let us start and you people keep note of everything. Whatever I will be dealing here, you yourselves go and study. Now starting with first one. Now first is a person who acts on behalf of others is known as person who acts on the behalf of others is known as an yes an agent. ठीक है? He is an agent. Now second one, a government of officials is known as bureaucracy. Sometimes we are using just this term only. So it means a government of officials. Third is a government by nobles. That is aristocracy. We are usually using the term aristocracy. So aristocracy means what? It means a government by nobles. Got it? Fourth is autocracy. Autocracy means a government by one person. This you yourself know. A government by one person is known as autocracy. Now, plutocracy is what? Fifth one, what the fifth one word substitution here is that a government by rich and powerful class is plutocracy. A government by rich and powerful class is plutocracy. Remember that. Sixth one is a government of the people, by the people and for the people. Very famous. That is democracy. Everybody knows this. What it is? Democracy. Democracy means a government of the people, by the people, for the people. That is a democracy. ठीक है? Seventh one is a person who heads the council of ministers is known as prime minister. You know that. Now देखो आप लोगों को ये three important याद रखने हैं. What is aristocracy? What is autocracy? What is plutocracy? ठीक है? ये तीन में occasionally students got confused. See, aristocracy right now I told that a government by nobles is the aristocracy. And a government by one person is autocracy, and a government by rich and powerful class is the plutocracy. Remember these 3 points always. ये 3 वाले बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. हम लोग ओकेजनली कंफ्यूज हो जाते हैं इन टर्म्स के ऊपर. आप लोग याद रखना इस वाले 3 जो ये अभी बताया. ऑटोक्रेसी, aristocracy and plutocracy. Bureaucracy, right now I told that it is a government of officials. ठीक है? It is a government of officials. Remember that. These 3 were very much important. Keep this particular thing in your mind. Now let us proceed further with the 8th one. Now 8th one. 8th one we have that is a work or a piece or a literary piece of work whose author is not known is known as anonymous. ठीक है? This is very much important one. Everybody should know the meaning of anonymous. That is a work or a piece of or a literary piece of work whose author is not known. Now 9th one is a diplomatic representative of one country in another is said to be a diplomatic representative of one country in another is said to be ambassador. ठीक है? Ambassador. Ambassador Who is an ambassador? He is a diplomatic representative of one country in another is said to be ambassador. Keep this point in mind. Now 10th one is a public sale of property conducted by biddings. This is usually सी आप लोगों को ऑक्शन सेल, आप अगर लॉ के स्टूडेंट हैं आप लोगों ने देखा होगा एन ऑक्शन सेल वाज कंडक्टेड. तो ऑक्शन सेल होती क्या है? दैट इज अ पब्लिक सेल ऑफ प्रॉपर्टी कंडक्टेड बाय बिडिंग्स. ठीक है, कीप दिस इन पॉइंट, कीप दिस इन माइंड. So 10th one is important, which says that a public sale of property conducted by biddings, that is the auction sale. Now 11th one is a person or who secret himself by running away from land is known as an absconder. Who is an absconder? A person who secret himself by running away from law is an absconder. Now 12th one is a person who has been charged of an offense. Person जिसको charge किया गया है offense के लिए, he is said to be accused. ठीक है, charged है तो वो accused है. अगर he has been charged for an offense, then he is an accused. If a person who has been convicted, if convicted है offense के लिए, then he will be criminal. ठीक है, accused और criminal क्या होता है? accused क्या होता है और criminal क्या होता है? If a person has been charged of an offense, then he is an accused. If he is convicted of an offense, then he is a criminal. ठीक है, keep this in mind. Now 14th one is a general order. ठीक है, a general order for people to remain indoor is curfew. कर्फ्यू लग गया बोलते हैं. So कर्फ्यू होता क्या है? It is a general order for people to remain indoor. That is the curfew. Now a suit, sorry, 15th one is a suit filed for the purpose of declaration of title. Then it is known as declaratory suit. SUIT. इसको आप लोग फोकस करिए. क्या बोलता है ये 15th वाला? A suit filed for the purpose of declaration of title, then it is known as declaratory suit. ठीक है, declaratory suit क्या होता है? A suit filed for the purpose of declaration of title, it is the declaratory suit. ठीक है, ये 8 to 15 these are certain essential. Anonymous क्या होता है? Ambassador कौन होता है? Auction sale क्या होता है? Absconder क्या होता है? Accused और क्रिमिनल क्या होता है? कर्फ्यू क्या होता है? डेक्लेरेटरी सूट क्या है? ठीक है, ये आप लोगों को पता होना चाहिए. Now 16th one, this is also very much important, that a person who leaves his country and goes to live in another. अब एक पर्सन है वो अपनी कंट्री को छोड़कर दूसरी कंट्री में रहने चला जाता है, then he is known as e-migrant. ठीक है, e-migrant क्या होते हैं? यूजुअली आप लोग ये टर्म को देखेंगे e-migrant. So हम लोग instead of writing this, a person who leaves his country and goes to live in another, we are not writing this sentence, we are using just a one word substitution, that is e-migrant. ठीक है. Now 17(1) is a person whose conduct is not normal. Person जिसका conduct normal नहीं है, उसको हम क्या कहते हैं? We say eccentric. ठीक है, a person whose conduct is not normal, we say ना this person is eccentric. We use one word substitution. So eccentric का मतलब होता है person जिसका conduct normal नहीं है. ठीक है. Now 18(1) is a person engaged in diplomacy is known as what? Diplomat. 20 वाला क्या 19th, sorry. Now what 19th says? It says a supporter of women movement, women's right. उनकी सपोर्टर को क्या कहा जाता है? फेमिनिस्ट. Now 20, what it says? A strong believer of religion. One who is a strong believer of religion is a fanatic. ठीक है, बोलते हैं this person is a strong believer of religion, then what is the term used? We use one word substitution for that, that is the fanatic. Now 21 says that a person who is unable to pay his debt, जो person अपने debt को pay नहीं कर सकता, is insolvent. A decision which cannot be changed is irrevocable. जो डिसीजन चेंज नहीं हो सकता वो इरिवोकेबल है। 23 says a handwritten copy is the manuscript. हैंड कॉपी को क्या बोलते हैं हम मैन्यूस्क्रिप्ट बोलते हैं उसे। आप लोग लॉ के स्टूडेंट्स को पता ही होगा, यूजुअली वी आर यूजिंग मैन्यूस्क्रिप्ट दो। मैन्यूस्क्रिप्ट मींस अ हैंड रिटन कॉपी। 21 is 24th is a person below the age of 18, 18 साल के एज बिलो से जो पर्सन है उसको हम क्या कहते हैं? That is a minor. A person above the age of 18 is a major. This is very much important. Minor कौन होता है? A person below the age of 18. But above the age, a person above the age of 18 is a major. ठीक है? Who is insolvent? Now tell me people, who is insolvent? Insolvent हम किसे कहते हैं? A person who is unable to pay his debt. जो अपनी डेट को पे नहीं कर पाता उसे हम क्या कहते हैं? We say him insolvent. ठीक है? और फेमिनिस्ट कौन है? डिप्लोमेट क्या होते हैं? एक्सेंट्रिक मतलब इमिग्रेंट मींस irrevocable, manuscript, major, minor. These are the certain terms you people should know. हम किसे कहते हैं? ठीक है? Usually आता है कि a handwritten copy is known as, it is known as a manuscript. A person below the age of 18 is a minor. ठीक है? Keep these certain points into your mind. आप लोग ध्यान से पढ़िए। Now 26th. Now वो 26 क्या बोलता है कि a body of person selected according to law and so want to give verdict on some matter according to evidence is known as what? You usually use this term. He is known as a jury. आप बोलते हो jury. ठीक है, अब ज्यूरी होते कौन है? We use one word substitution, right? So jury is a body of person selected according to law and so want to give verdict on some matter according to evidence. That is known as jury. Now 27th one is that a formal decision made by or pronounced by a court of law, other tribunal is a judgment. What is a judgment? So judgment होता क्या है? It is a formal decision made or by or pronounced by a court of law. That is the judgment. So this one is also important. ठीक है? Now 28th says that a person who hates womankind is known as, person जो who hates womankind is known as, उनको उन person को क्या कहते हैं? He is a misogynist. We say this person, Mr. X is a misogynist. So misogynist is a person who hates womankind. ठीक है, misogynist उन्हें कहा जाता है. Now 29th is a child born after the death of his father. फादर की डेथ के बाद जो चाइल्ड बॉर्न होता है उस चाइल्ड को क्या कहते हैं? That child is known as posthumous child. आप लोगों ने हिंदू लॉ में भी देखा होगा, ठीक है, posthumous child. So posthumous, तो what does it mean? It means a child who is born after the death of his father is known as the posthumous child. Now 30, what it says? It says a solemn appeal usually to God to witness that some statement is true or that some promise is binding. That is very much clear. That is oath. ठीक है, oath क्या होती है? एक solemn appeal है usually to God to witness that some statement is true, that some promise or that promise is binding. That is an oath. भी बोलते हैं ना oath ले रहे हैं, तो oath का मतलब क्या होता है? ये होता है, आप one word substitutions को use करते हो instead of writing this whole statement. ठीक है, that's why you people should know, in order to make your answers elaborative one, you should know these certain one word substitutions. ठीक है, जैसे कि posthumous हो गया, misogynist, judgment, right now you studied jury क्या होता है, judgment क्या होती है, oath क्या होती है. अब ये तो नहीं लिखोगे आप judgment के बदले a formal decision made by or pronounced by a court of law and this will बी वेरी मच, बहुत कॉम्प्रिहेंसिव टर्म हो गया. आपको जस्ट वन वर्ड फॉर सब्सटीट्यूशन पता होना चाहिए उन पर्टिकुलर वर्ड्स के. So this was all about the one words for substitution. I'll be covering up more one word for substitution for you people, and if you want more videos, so do like and subscribe my YouTube channel, and thank you so much. And if you have any doubt, tell me below in the comment box. Thank you so much.